Vinny and Alex.
Austin.
Welcome to
Hi.
this well-animated forest.
It's great.
Look at this butterfly.
Well animated.
Nothing makes me angrier than a poorly animated forest.
There's like all sorts of different plants in here.
Oh, and there's a lady.
When you said you meant anime, dude.
Anime.
Animated.
Hyphen Ted. Anime Ted.
Anime-
Welcome to
Gwendolyn.
Anime Ted.
Welcome to Anime Ted. I'm Anime Ted. Today we're going to be talking about...
So you went to, there's a guy named Anime Ted, not welcome to TED Talks for Anime?
No.
No,
Well,
God, no.
Anime Ted talks at the TED Talk for Anime.
I see. This is Odin Sphere.
How much is too much clothing? Today on my TED Talk.
How nudity can save us.
Yeah. This is
A
not...
little more anime titty goes a long way against cancer. That's what Anime TED Talks say.
Woo! He's so good.
He's so good.
He's so good.
Where does he get it? This is Odin Sphere Leifthrasir.
Leifthrasir.
I don't know what it means.
I don't either.
I think in Japan it might have just been Odin Sphere Revival or something like that.
Okay.
This is an HD remaster, a little more than a remaster, because I think there are some like core systems changes that are different in this release.
It's got to be
There is
extremely different because there's a classic
There's a classic
mode.
mode. Let me just hop into classic
Sure.
mode real quick. I haven't done this yet at all. I know what the differences are, but I'm curious if the look is also the
Whoa.
an older look.
I don't know if I will ever fully get used to Atlas and Sega being
They're the same.
intertwined the way they are.
Sonic and Charlie Tinoku know each other now.
Yeah, I know, right?
I would.
They're friends.
Every time I see an Atlas logo, it is just
Mhm.
Persona. Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
That's
this-
a different
so
word.
This is the old title screen.
I think I like this old title screen
I
better.
kind of like it better
Yeah.
too.
I like that
Um,
you can't discern what that subtitle is supposed
No.
I'm gonna hop into this real quick. Just
So
Yeah, why not?
just so we can
curious.
remember.
Yeah.
When did this come
So
out?
this
This
is
was a PS2
This is a PS2
game.
game.
It
It was
was.
like the
It was
end
late.
of the PS2. It's by Vanillaware, which is
Yes.
the same company that did Muramasa, and then Dragon's Crown, which, different feelings about those games.
I'm
maybe.
Anime Ted, and I want to talk to you today about Dragon's Crown.
Yeah, I
Now
bet.
that-
Anime Ted has a lot of things to say.
He has several YouTube videos dedicated to
Did a whole
just
series.
That.
You like and subscribe.
All right, yeah, this still looks pretty good. Okay.
Yeah, this does look pretty good.
I'm guessing this is still like the new assets and just some of the game design stuff is different.
oh, okay. Because it looks pretty tight.
Yeah.
Also, it would have been. Was it 4x3 when it came out on the PS2?
Well,
It was.
PS2,
They just gave me the offer to do widescreen or 4x3.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
PS2
um,
did have widescreen options.
Sure did.
So there's a cool cat here. I could read this book. Let's hop into a new game in classic mode to get like the setup maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll hop into my actual save game in the refined mode.
Okay.
In the main game.
The main actual game. I'm like 4.5 hours in to this game. Again, this is the beginning of the story, but
Right.
like I'll hop ahead. And there's some cool stuff here, and it just looks and feels really good.
I mean, that was kind of the thing about this game was when it came around, like, there wasn't much else that looked like it
Right.
at the time. And performance issues notwithstanding,
Right.
like, it had it developed a following, at least initially, based on that.
Right.
Skybox.
Yeah. It's out for $60 on PS4 and on Vita. I actually don't know how much it is on Vita, actually.
I wonder if it's another one of those, like, you buy this
It
version,
is
you
not
get both.
that. I wish it were.
Oh,
I'd
that's
be
a
playing
shame.
this game a lot more if
Oh,
it was
the
cross-buy.
crossplay?
There
Or
is cross-save,
Okay.
but there is not cross-buy.
God, yeah. All right, this is all flooding back to
I know,
me.
right?
So there's a war between 5 kingdoms, basically, over a bunch of relics. Chief among them is this giant cauldron that is like this weird techno cauldron that's supposedly going to like save the world, but also might kill it.
Like a cauldron full of techno, like it's just full of EDM.
Exactly.
Diplo's there.
Oh my
Hashtag
God, it
plur.
was a giant fucking bear, and then like a horse guy. Like, seriously, man.
Quiet now.
I don't know if the original had English voice acting,
Battle seems so far away.
I don't remember.
I
but
don't
it's,
re- I don't
it's all
remember.
super melodramatic and operatic. Like it's very
Into the final battle.
Wagner ring cycle,
Sure.
like
Yes.
big, bold.
Yes.
I don't know if you're listening to me. A fucking giant bear,
It
and
was
then a
real
horse
big.
stepped on his fucking head. Let's just go home.
This spear has slain many foes, making a mountain of corpses.
Cool.
Just
I
some
guess.
good imagery right there out of the gate.
Father,
So they are the daughters of
will
Odin,
undoubtedly
the
praise
demon
my
king.
actions.
Hmm.
and
I'm sure he will.
they don't. He's kind of a shitty dad.
Hmm.
Do I
This game has kind of a Rashomon style thing going on, where it's the same story from a bunch of different perspectives.
Right.
Right.
It's split up into 5 different character perspectives. And
older sister.
Gwendolyn here's whole thing seems to be like, man, what if my dad was less of a shithead? What if he like was proud of me ever?
Gwendolyn.
I mean, how much can you really expect from the demon god?
Yeah, well,
That
that's
doesn't
fair.
really imply like good personality traits.
How many daughters does he have?
That's a spoiler.
Quite a few.
Oh, okay.
At least these two, I'll say. But maybe
more than a few.
By your side.
Yeah, more than two.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah. I actually don't know if there's a larger answer or if the stuff I know could all be wrong. Who knows?
In the Dwarven Kingdom,
No, he's with Odin.
There are simply too many enemies.
Odin's like drunk uncles.
Basically. So this is another one of the playable characters. One thing I'll say is there's a demo for this game where you get to play all 5 characters to like try out their different combat styles, and that's really cool. I wish that was just packed in with the game so I could show them
Yeah.
off.
Acquire such strength. What power?
I will face him.
Princess? You must not!
There's something in this too that
Oh right, yeah.
when I went back, or when I played it, it reminded me that Orion came out recently, and the combat in this reminds me a little bit of the combat in that game Orion, which is the one that was
How long do you
kind of an
intend to keep
African
me
fantasy
Yeah,
style
yeah.
thing.
Right.
And I like, oh, what? Yeah, this is definitely an influence on that game. How didn't I see that before?
Run away.
Well, I mean, this game came out forever ago,
Right,
and it's not like
right.
they, this is the first follow-up directly to that. Like, obviously, Vanillaware has made other stuff, but
Right.
like,
Should we kick out of here and check out remastered mode, or you want to play the?
I
You want to play
like
it?
the intro here a little bit so I could show. Let me just skip this.
Okay.
I'll skip ahead here.
Get into
Blah
actual
blah
gameplay.
blah blah
War
blah
happens,
blah.
Right. They're battlefields.
Giant horse things, and
All right.
fast forward to the.
So here's the stuff that you need to know about.
Is that map?
No, that in the bottom right.
No,
or
the top
left?
thing.
That might. I doubt it. I doubt that they would have added
Hmm.
anything there in the remastered mode. So yeah, move around, attack here. It's all kind of slow. Like it's very floaty in a way that the remaster ends up not being. And there's some other real big stuff in terms of like every attack I do. Do you see in the top left? There's the power bar.
Yeah.
That takes power up every time I swing my weapon.
Gotta wait for it to
Gotta wait
recharge.
for it to recharge.
Like
And
some
then-
kind of stamina that you're holding on to.
Right, totally. And then the other stuff ends up being about, and we won't get deep enough into this in the classic mode here, but like leveling up in this game is about killing dudes and then back here, killing dudes, and then when they die, I seem to be losing my POW. They release things called phosons, which are these like purple little, not gems, but like sparkles, kind of.
Okay.
I don't remember.
They are those.
Okay.
And the way that you level up is by planting seeds near where you're killing enemies. And
I
the
don't
phosons
remember
go
that.
into the seeds, and then they become fruit, and then you eat the fruit.
So you have to collect them through the seed.
I guess they're gonna, yes. I could also absorb them to just straight up raise my weapons level
Okay, I remember
directly.
that.
But the like real way you play this game is to balance that with feeding it to these seeds.
Weird.
Well, I mean, this is how you create a sustainable war zone,
Right.
is by
Yeah, kill
planting new enemies.
kill a
where the
combatant,
ones you
plant
cut
a
down.
combatant.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what they taught me in the Scouts. You know.
Leave no trace of your dead corpses.
Right.
Leave the battlefield better than you
Also,
found
you
it.
can use skills like
Hey, I know there's a different.
God.
This isn't the place for it because there's a different Game of Thrones podcast, the Giant Pop.
Right.
Yes.
Did anybody catch the latest? I'm not gonna spoil anything, but the last Game of Thrones while
Yes.
we're at E3.
Yes.
No, it wasn't it while we were at E3.
It was the
We
one,
could-
the one
the
that
one
just
right
happened?
after.
Boy, they did maybe the best portrayal of hand-to-hand medieval combat,
And how much
Really?
it just sucks.
and how
it just sucks.
the worst thing I have ever seen
Yeah.
I
in
believe
terms
that.
of humans clashing against other humans.
Yeah.
fighting is terrible and scary.
Yes.
Like, it reminded me of Braveheart, but like if you just drilled down even further into the just abject misery of the whole thing.
If Braveheart, if everybody were wearing GoPros,
Like if
during
you
the
weren't
fight.
supposed to pump your fists at those Braveheart battles, and you were just supposed to be just completely
it was
put off
it was
by
kind
them.
of hard to
That's
watch.
what
Yeah.
I've heard.
Yeah.
So here's another thing that I'm
Anyway.
glad we got to here, because like this is how like a lot of the text is presented in the original game. It's just like, yeah, weapons they're called ciphers.
Yeah,
like it just
ciphers.
and I think the way that stuff is presented in the remastered version, which we'll hop to as soon as I can.
You don't want that.
Yeah, I
Those-
definitely want this.
There's
This
Mulberry.
All right, yeah, there we go. So, eat fruit. to level up and to heal. So
Okay.
like that's again like the way that happens is like, oh yeah, I want to eat food and I need to kill people so that they will raise my food for me. That is like the loop of this original game.
Okay.
If it would let me bounce out to the main menu here.
Well, I don't think this has. I think you're in a.
No, because on the main title screen there was the thing that says, go back to remaster.
There
mode.
was?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
there was.
Yeah.
But you're not seeing an exit to main menu here.
I'm not. I'm wondering if I can just get through this thing real quick. Let me plant the seed.
Once you're in it, you can't get out.
No.
Apparently not.
You were trapped in the Odin Sphere.
Let's raise this mulberry real quick.
Yeah, like I remember enjoying. I bought this when it came out, and then
Yeah, you see how those are just going
Yeah,
there
totally.
naturally?
I don't
Yeah.
remember that at all. Just kind of got.
That's also true. For this game, that's also different in the remaster.
Kind of not bored is maybe too strong, like a pejorative or something, but like it just my interest level waned.
Sure.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna
Maybe
see
you
if I
can save and quit.
Oh yeah, maybe. No. There we go. I
What a
would
weird
not
menu.
save and quit.
Not
So now
ideal.
from here, go back to refined mode.
Oh, refined mode.
Yeah.
Refined
Yes.
mode. Which again, immediately. It's just more refined. All right, so let's
Oh,
load in.
Odin Sphere. Thank you for coming to the
Yes.
refined Odin
Mm.
Sphere mode. Here we don't call it anime. Please, thank you. It's Japanimation.
Animation. That's
We
the
decided
refined name?
that Odin Sphere needed to go to finishing school before bringing it back out on
All right.
PlayStation 4.
We do not dirty our hands with raising plants. Thank you.
No.
So I think we're done. I'm just gonna sit on this chair with this cat.
Yeah.
That's cool, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna see any. I'm just gonna sit here. That's
This looks exactly like the hand-drawn part from before.
it does. So here's one main difference, which is that all that cool text stuff, instead of just being like, here's some text,
Uh-huh.
it's all like really
it's organized.
Refined is what you're looking
not
at?
Yeah.
skeuomorphic.
Oh.
It's all like it's like as if it
Made
were
real?
Yeah. So like what are phosons is now this nice book that you scroll through.
Handwritten.
Yeah. Yes. Or where's like this nice flyer for this cafe. I gotta find there's one that's just like the
pretty
the
cool
best.
library.
1 second. It's not any of these. I think it's
I don't know about the dividers for
for each section.
I guess
this is how you would do
because
it.
they're parchments, so they would fall over.
Yeah, you need to have some separation.
Seems like it would
there.
really lock you into that shelf, though.
I thought it was under. Oh yeah, here it is. Odin's interpretation. I really like this, which is like this is what Odin thinks about Armageddon is coming.
It's my thoughts.
Right, and then so you get through the first two of them, and then the third one is like a scholar who has written their notes about the note you just read. It was like, oh, the demons lured words to the public about the truth of
Got
the
it.
prophecy. He outlines a unique interpretation using as justification to strengthen his military. Like, good, yeah. I
Yeah.
like
Doing
that there are
research, can I borrow
multiple-
these?
Yeah.
Right, I like there are just multiple like
Takes.
takes on a lot of the story stuff. That's a thing I like narratively, and we don't do it enough. Is just like not only an unreliable narrator, but another higher level
Sure.
narrator.
What's the hottest take you've seen so far?
Odin's up to no good, man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about Odin. He wants power. So let's hop into this book and be this little girl who's reading the story of the Valkyrie.
Right.
And again, this is like kind of far in. Some real fairy tale shit.
This game's not super long, right?
It's not. So like if you go into this page here, you can see all of the chapters that there are.
Yeah.
And you're in this character.
I'm in this far left one, right? So I'm here. I'm at 79. So I'm like heading into the final stretch here.
Yeah.
So some pretty dramatic shit might happen. So heads up for that. But
again,
there's
this is-
all of
yeah.
these other characters, and as you
Right.
can see, like some of it has overlap. Like this stuff will presumably be in the same place.
Right, because these characters are interacting or things are happening around them
but
at the
some
same
of
time.
it will not be that way.
Right.
And then there's this like big finale chart. That
But then
I
again,
bet-
also, yeah, like you said, like even if it's not super long, like there are these different perspectives to play through. There's lots to do.
right.
So irresponsible. You did, if anything.
I snuck away from the castle before and fought
Hey, man.
No.
a bad
Seems like
person.
he's the only thing on your mind lately.
There are a lot of animal people in this game, and they
Yeah.
don't really talk about.
Also,
Or wear pants.
Like half the characters in this game are tripping balls.
Yeah, no, they're all real high. Let me go
Yeah.
back and look at that rabbit.
That rabbit is like
Actually,
what?
this little dwarf guy too.
Yeah, no, he's
But-
definitely got to like.
Is that dwarf?
Returned yet?
Oh.
He's been
But he does.
Oh yeah,
he's been hitting that pipe weed, is what I'm saying.
She's been hitting something else. They both been
Yeah.
hitting something.
They've been playing that Battlefield. You know what I'm
Mhm.
You
saying?
know what I'm talking about. There's lots of shopping and stuff. Let's just hop right into. Actually, let's go get some food first.
Are you the only human?
No, I'm the
Okay.
only human in this like little zone though, which is weird now that I think about it.
Welcome.
I'm gonna get some pancakes.
I went to a rabbit
maybe.
cafe in Japan. It was nothing like this.
No.
It was
do
just
you
a
think?
rabbit
No, it was just
screaming
like
at you.
it was just like a little tea shop with some rabbits you could pet.
Oh, I'm gonna get these pancakes.
But then the rabbits had this like frog puppet, and he'd come out and just like
That was a different place.
start doing
That's
weird
That was a
things.
different spot.
Little deep beast cast cut right
Yep.
there.
Oh, sir.
That is maybe the best pancake eating
Dude,
animation I've
it's
seen.
also the animation in this game is really. Let's get a churro. real
Yeah,
quick.
why not?
So there's like special currency that you can only use in this village, only for good-looking food. I also sped through that. I shouldn't have. That's I can see that's a churro.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
a
it's
really
bent over.
long and
Oh,
bent.
yeah.
That's
two
a,
churros.
That's a double churro if you
Yeah.
ask me. Oh, she ate it from both sides.
that's
it's
the way
great.
to do it.
I will say it did kind of just look like a dead snake.
It did sort of look like that.
Be all for you.
Yeah, I'm
What
done.
else is on here?
We can go to a different restaurant and get some like,
Muggle confit.
yeah. There's different types of plants that you can then cook with.
I want
What's-
the
what's-
rabbit.
No, Vinny, they're not. You can't eat them.
The
I think there are
rabbit.
act breaks here for just like going into a kitchen.
Welcome. What can I get?
You're so adorable pretending to be a human and everything.
I get some spicy chicken.
Man,
That
it,
seems-
it looks like you've got a really fully stocked kitchen here. I just want to say maybe you should put the dining table away from the oven. Just a thought.
Oh man, I could get some.
Get the
seafood.
chicken.
You think so?
Because
I
that
think
seems
this-
weird.
I feel like the shrimp pepperoncino.
yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Sure.
That's gonna level me up a bunch. So let's do it.
How do you know that?
It says like what you get from it in the
Oh.
bottom left is like XP, and so food gives you XP in this game. Like,
Hey,
that is
Bell,
so-
one.
Oh, look at all that shrimp.
shrimp. One bottom feeder special. There you go.
Get some white wine with that.
That'd be all right.
That's just pasta.
It's pasta with some shrimp in it.
Are you just gonna watch me eat?
Yeah.
I know. Isn't that
that's-
creepy?
Awkward. Did you like it?
Was it good?
Did you like it?
Did you like it?
Do you like my food?
Do you have a Yelp account?
Do you like it? Keep eating.
I'll also get the spicy chicken.
Keep eating.
With pleasure.
We're on Seamless now.
You do realize you're the only one here.
You made that real quick. Did you?
We
is that
had
cooked
it.
all the way? Yeah, you have a big menu. Do you just keep one of everything?
No, they got a heat lamp back there.
Okay, good.
It's like a diner. Basically, they have like breakfast, lunch, dinner, anytime.
Anytime. What do you want? Anytime. All right, let's leave this restaurant and go fight some stuff.
I don't know. I feel like we just sit here and eat all day. Like,
I like that part of this game a lot.
Are there two restaurants just right next to each
Yeah,
other?
well, this was like
no,
a
this is the
cafe.
restaurant district.
Yeah, but they also had like the same food.
No, they had different
No,
food.
they had different
Some
food.
of it was the same.
No.
Oh, I think they
No.
both had Muggle confit.
Well, yeah, but that's just a standard everywhere, Vinny.
Yeah.
Everybody
That's like
has
saying they
that.
have water.
But who has the better?
Yeah, you got to
The
try
better
it all.
Muggle.
Weird. Two restaurants have a hamburger. Shocking.
All right, let's get out into the real game. We fly a little bit. So again, like immediately, there's a big difference in terms of the character movement and stuff like that. I'm gonna hop right into some combat. That way, it's maybe I don't have to show off too many story spoilers.
Do you
Yeah.
have a? Is this the place you should be going?
Do you want me to go to the place I should
No,
be going,
no.
or do you want me to?
I'm just curious.
Go somewhere where you can fight some stuff. I think that's that's right.
Let's go forward a little bit. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah, this will be new enemies for me, and that way you can get real reactions only
real.
from me.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mine are canned.
Please tell me.
So she's like hooking up with this demon prince guy.
Is
Well,
that
not-
Gwendolyn?
Not really hooking up. Yeah, it's Gwendolyn.
Made to the king there.
She got in trouble and kind of got kicked out of the castle
Something may have happened.
for like a tragic flaw, but like being her tragic flaw was like humility
Love.
and love. Yeah,
Mm.
Fulfill a promise.
loving her dad too much, basically.
Yeah. Oh, I just love you too much. Sometimes I work too hard.
Yeah,
That's my flaw.
that's my flaw.
Depressing day. I cannot bear it. I cannot wait
Those
for
feathers
this.
attached to her head.
No, but they
She
are
got, like,
attached
a-
to her hips when she has them down there.
Okay,
So I don't know what's up with the head ones. It's weird.
it's not just decorative.
All right, here we go. Oh, hey, hi.
The great King Onyx is just ahead.
Oh, calm it down.
Yeah, like yeah, I'm here to see Onyx, I guess.
Did it.
Hey, buddy.
Did it.
Welcome, Princess of
Throw your guns.
Yeah.
It has
Dude
been
is
a
cut.
while, Your Majesty.
Work out with me.
as ever. 'Tis always a pleasure to
You like P90X?
Kind of looks like you skipped leg day though.
He definitely did.
allow us to entertain
Oh, you should see some of the other. I should show off some other characters who did not skip leg day.
Yep.
Answers.
I've heard that my husband Oswald has come
She's
to this
married?
land.
Yeah, but like in a Sleeping Beauty way, it's weird. She like got exiled and like married off as her. She got knocked out, like her dad, like sleep spell.
Oh,
Like,
boy.
Yeah, he's like, as is customary here, when you do a bad thing, what happens is you get to stop being a Valkyrie, you get put to sleep, and when you wake up, you'll be married to somebody. Like that's really is that?
We just made that
customary?
last part up.
It's a
but
really labyrinthine punishment process.
It
But
is.
you know what? We found it very effective.
It is now.
Weird.
Customs got to start somewhere.
Fire and our swords have had no effect on this newborn.
Never want to wake up and find out you're married to a dude named Oswald.
No,
It's a
that's
real Vegas story.
Yeah.
But since I have heard no news,
like Dad, you could have married me off to anybody. You married me off to Oswald?
Ozzy's a good person,
Why Oswald?
and he likes.
Yeah, why Oswald?
He's the only one who would marry a sleeping naughty
you
person.
may not know this,
Sleeping naughty girls.
but King Odin,
Don't go to that website.
Don't go.
Please
Just
don't.
Boy,
stay-
King Odin was just making promises left and right.
Oh shit.
it would have helped unify both our countries.
But then you had to go fall asleep. I ain't into that.
But your father went back on his word, and instead gave
Is that
to
Oswald?
them-
I
Oswald
think
is the
Todd-
tortured
yeah.
soul. Oswald's the one who's like, with like the red sword and the black armor, and is like, he's one of the other playable
The
characters.
demon
The
prince?
demon prince. Yeah.
Oh, demon prince, because you're the demon lord.
No, my dad is the demon
Yeah,
king.
demon king.
I don't know
Wait,
if he's
so
actually
he's
the
a
demon. He might not be
prince.
the demon prince.
Okay, but he was that black shadow in
Yeah.
the beginning.
Yeah.
He may die.
Chuckle.
He may even already be dead.
I can't like button through this. I can only skip it all at once.
And save him if
No,
it
I'm
be my
good.
right.
I'm good. I'm already married. Like it's no.
This is awkward.
Gwendolyn, as long as you become mine.
That's not. No.
Well, you make
bye.
such a compelling offer.
Yeah.
I'll go think about it. Goodbye.
King, you are no different than the men back home.
Boom. Like a Viking lord.
I am not an object.
What? Get her.
News to me.
Wait, no.
Capture her, but don't harm her.
Oh, okay, so you don't even have to fight.
Oh no, they're gonna.
No, you're gonna
What?
fight.
Yeah,
You're
we're
gonna fight.
Definitely gonna
Yeah,
fight.
definitely.
Vinny.
What are you talking about? It said
The,
don't
the
harm
angry
her.
fire ladies, you're probably gonna have to fight.
Are you gonna turn them into phosons?
Yeah, and
'Cause
I'm
that
gonna
seems
Among other things.
pretty brutal.
I'm gonna feed them to my plants. All right, so the first thing here is, it's not just circle stages. Circle stages are still in and are really cool. But I'll show that off right here. Also beat the shit out of these lizards. The combat is really fluid and fun.
You feel like it controls better
It
now?
controls so much better.
So you like you said, it was just less floaty now. It has
It
a much
still
tighter
has
response.
a float to it, and like literally I can float around as much as I want here.
Right.
But it's a much quicker response time, and the combo chains are really much easier. And maybe most importantly, I don't have to go to a menu to do my special skills, which I'll show off in a second here. So like that little charge there, or this like multi-hit thing, they're just quick button presses. Damn right, that's rank. So it used to be that you could pull up this screen here and be like, okay, I'll cast this one. But now you can set shortcuts for up to 4
On the
different things,
D-pad.
and that's really useful. The other big thing is there, you saw I didn't, like, plant anything there.
Nope.
But now, you can just, like, plant a seed afterwards and then water it
With your...
with the phosons you've collected.
Oh, that's kinda
All right, I actually
cool.
have to put them over there, though. It's so much more manageable.
So if you didn't do that, they would just stay in your weapon?
Yeah, so I could now, instead of, I could either put them into a thing like that, or there's a whole new skill tree system.
Way to murder that plant you just
Hmm.
created.
Kinda sad on
Gotta
those.
eat it. Where like
This is new?
yes, and I can put, so it used to just be your weapon leveled up, and you would get new skills and stuff. But now I can like go right in and put, like I can make that skill where I do a bunch of stabbing really fast, higher. If I can remember which one it is, I think it's Needle Strike. Like, oh yeah, I'll put 60 photons into that. And so there's still this really great like push and pull of, do I want to upgrade my skills or do I want to level up by feeding fruit phosons and then eating it?
Of course.
And then the other big thing is that, and this was totally there before, is that there is alchemy. So I can take like this empty vial
Yep.
and then add different types of fruits and other stuff to it to get effects. So like if I put these turnies in there, they're like turnips, I can get like some wind effects, like Cyclone's turn. So like I can also just make a whirlwind. I think that is what it's going for. And I can also just toss like there's grapes in there,
grapes
and
make
that'll
you
level
poop.
it up.
So a grape
A grape whirlwind.
pooper.
Wait,
Do grapes
Wait.
make? Do grapes make?
I don't.
Grapes make you poop.
Do they? I know prunes do.
What's
I know
a-
there's a
I
relation
mean, technically,
there.
anything you eat makes you poop eventually.
Fair. He's not wrong.
That's true. Food in general.
If it's not, then you should seek medical assistance
Or,
about that.
or you have like a real efficient diet. So yeah, I you know the basic here is just like I think the combat is super fun, and it's great to like get a huge combo going and just wail on shit.
Yeah.
And then the other big thing is that I think the enemy designs are all really good.
I mean, just everything about the look of the game. You know, like
I need to at least get to a mini boss, if not the full boss.
the character art in this game does not always do it for me, but like the animation and the style of it is like unmistakably distinctive. You know,
Yeah.
like it's just
hard to argue with.
yeah.
Yep.
And especially at the time when this came out on PS2, like
Totally.
it was crazy that a game looked like that. It didn't run great,
did not
but,
run well.
but man, did it look nice.
In some ways, this feels like the fulfillment of that promise of like,
Of
oh, yeah,
Strider.
we could
Yes.
make this of Strider. This is Strider
It's
2.
It's funny that it took 2 console generations for that to finally come together. But
Totally. Yeah, let's get that cooler.
I bet they could have
Cool
got that
down.
game running on PS3 all right.
Probably.
Finally, Strider can ascend, and my time on Earth is
Did you guys
done.
play Strider? The
On
new
the
one?
Genesis?
No, did you guys play
No,
the new
I
one
didn't
at
play
all?
the new
It was
Strider.
all right. Oh, I can't take a screenshot here, but I got a recipe
Denial.
for some Napple sorbet.
Okay.
Napple is another fruit. It's like an apple, but,
But
it
it-
makes you take
but
a
it
nap.
It's a
turn-
not
but it
apple.
turns.
Hence
Right.
Napple.
Right. And so that's another new thing here is actually those recipes, because instead of just having food, just having restaurants, there's also this,
bell.
this dude.
Okay.
Sup?
His name is Maury. He has a traveling restaurant, and he's dope. Let's look at
I
some.
want to be this dude's best friend.
I know.
It's Maury talk.
Maury's touring restaurant.
That's not what I expected Maury to sound
No
like.
problem.
He loves cooking.
I am honored you have summoned me again.
Here's the thing that's weird though.
I
He
see you have a new recipe.
He is
doesn't have-
13 years old.
he is 13 and he doesn't have any of his own recipes. You have to find recipes for him.
I'm not a very good cook.
I just subscribed to Blue Apron, and let me tell you, this is working out great for me. I don't have to think at all.
One thing that's nice is so the first 3 times you eat any new meal from him, you get bonus XP from it. Which is like, yeah, I want to try a bunch of new food.
Make Maury happy.
I'm gonna eat these cheese omelet.
You know, I gotta say, I don't like it. I don't like a cheese omelet.
I like
like cheese in an omelet.
Yes, but I couldn't just have a cheese
no,
omelet.
I can't. I can't be the only ingredient in there besides
No,
eggs. I need something more.
Really?
Yeah.
I need it doesn't have to be
A
a
mushroom?
Meat, even. You
Yeah,
can
it
do a
could-
mushroom, a peppers.
Yeah.
I like
Onions,
peppers.
tomatoes.
Yeah.
I mean, all that stuff is good, but if somebody were like, listen, I'm going to make an omelet, and the choices are omelet or cheese in the omelet, I'm not going to say just omelet.
But if they say omelet, that's not an omelet.
It's
If
not
they
an
say-
omelet if
that's
it's
a-
just egg folded over.
you
Like
can-
that's not actually an
That's
omelet.
No, I think
bad
that's
eggs.
technically
That's
an
just bad
omelet.
scrambled eggs. Not
What's in it? Dream? Hope? the wish for more food would be in here? I'm sorry we couldn't afford peppers or whatever gold you put in your omelet.
Why didn't you just make me scrambled eggs at that point?
Well, because then that's a lot more work. I only have to fold
my
once
God.
with this omelet.
Christ.
I can't afford time like you magicians.
We are magicians. You're right. So there's also these other flowers, these rosemary flowers.
Oh God, my soul! You're sucking my soul out.
Yeah, we put
Boy,
it in this-
hope that tastes good.
We put it in this other plant. You can also raise chickens, and I'm also really bad at raising chickens. Is a thing I've learned. Boy,
They're not the most cooperative
this
of
takes
animals.
A lot of phosons.
You're just gonna feed the souls to that plant, huh? Boy, I thought my
well-
life was weird. As a traveling rabbit cook, that comes when you summon a bell. But
Really?
just eat their
One?
souls.
One? That's right. You better give me a second one. Is that it, though? So I could just straight up eat these fruits.
Eat those napples. Oh,
Oh, I didn't. Sorry,
still
Rory.
here.
It's
No,
still,
I didn't leave.
I'm still.
I just. Do you want like a grilled cheese or something? I could do that.
Is there something in my head? I've got weird feelings in the top of my head.
Let's see what.
Maury's touring.
What does he need for that apple food he had? I just need milk. All right. So the good news is sometimes there's just like got to be a salesman here. Yeah. Here we go.
Oh no, you found me. Wait, you're human.
Wait,
Would
did
you like
know-
some milk?
Is it usually by the bell?
I'm
Yeah, yeah. It's like a rest area.
You buy something.
Yeah, sell me some milk.
It's all about
Oh, he
location.
has shrimp. He doesn't have any milk. All right, but I'm gonna buy the shrimp pepperoncino recipe, and probably some shrimp too. I bet that goes in there. Whoa, that's expensive. That shrimp is
That is
145
expensive.
G.
Hey, shrimp. That takes a lot of work.
I want to wait to see what I need for that recipe.
You could buy more cheese.
Yeah,
Cheese is like kind of like milk. Once.
I think I have a hamburristo.
Is that the story of the shrimp pepperoncino?
Yeah, that's it.
Mhm.
And I have a map now.
Are
Always
there editorializing notes on the page of the shrimp?
don't pay for this. This is not as good as you would think or want it to
this
be.
is not. It looked good on paper.
Yeah, it did look okay.
Weird thing. Shrimp doesn't keep in a cave.
Huh?
Weird. Yeah.
Who could have guessed?
Yeah. Don't buy shrimp from somebody dressed in a like WWE cape. And
You look
with
like
a
you
satchel.
look like a rogue wizard.
He started as a rogue in multi-class. They just gave him slightly different
And
clothes.
they're like, just sell
Oh,
stuff.
fuck, do I not have what I needed for this? Oh, I thought I had a habanero. That's all right. I'll come back for you, Maury. You just hang out here.
Does he disappear? You have to
No,
ring the bell?
there's this like fast travel point that I can come back to, which is useful.
You gotta fight. Hold on, I gotta kill a little more.
Yeah. Ooh, what are these? Oh, these are volcanoes.
More anything you can do with blood. Any like I've got tons of it.
Like unrefined. Like
Just
I haven't
pure.
had time to put it into anything else.
It's from the refined version.
I like to let it ferment personally.
You haven't even come up against his
I'll
like devil.
No, ladies yet.
Yeah,
Well,
devil ladies.
I'm guessing they'll be the first like mini boss here.
Oh, you think he'll fight like 3 of them at a time?
Maybe. Oh god, I didn't get an S rank. What is even the point?
Yeah, you should just delete the save and start over.
Well, let's see. There's a chance I got it on like a bonus now. So here's the thing that's actually really nice. If you're someone like me who is like a weird perfectionist about this, is at any point,
Any point.
I can bring this up and be like, let me just retry the one that's at this place, and then like very quickly it's back in. So like there's almost a Super Meat Boy style like score rush. Like I want to just jump right back in.
And do better.
Let me just keep trying and I'll do better.
Will you know if you get the S rank before
Yeah,
it
you see in
rates
the
you?
bottom,
Oh,
right?
yes, it's
There's
ticking
that's
down.
ticking down. So that's also, I should note, the map of this
Yeah.
area, along with the one at the top right. I'm gonna focus on killing these guys and getting that S rank.
Hurry
but-
up. Oh, it's not time. It's going up.
Well, so it's going to start going down in a second.
I
There's
see.
like a little countdown.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm fine. I got that S rank.
That's the important part.
Yes.
You got a little muggle.
And some cream stew, which is fish fillet and milk.
So is muggle not
Yeah.
like human?
No, it's not.
This isn't like Harry
Just
Potter
fucking
This
stop,
is-
muggle.
Stop burning me, please. Please stop burning. Oh, milk. Oh, I can go back and make something good.
Yeah, douse yourself in milk so you are not on fire
That's
anymore.
how you get less.
That's how you get spicy food to
Yeah.
calm down.
No, eat the whole fucking thing. What do you eat? Finish the muggle. There you go. Gives me a muggle seed back.
Yeah.
So yeah, in the bottom right, you can see that there's that map where like
Yeah.
not every level, many of the levels are these circles
Mhm.
Yes.
that you run around, which is
It
like
is
a really
Odin Sphere.
neat concept. I like it a lot. Eat that grape seed. All right, so I have cheese now or milk now, which means there's some recipe. here I can do.
Murray? Murphy.
Maury.
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 It's called
Maury.
Murray. That's not my name.
All right, Mo.
Whatever,
Thanks, Mo.
Mojo. Check. Here's this milk.
Make me something with this milk.
Make something with milk.
Motown.
Do you have? I see you have.
It's really not Motown.
It's just whatever you want.
Yeah, make me some sorbet. Make me some sorbet, Merbert.
I really need Maury to have like more of a salty Long Island accent.
You got it.
You got it.
You got it.
Look at this. This is a little sorbet.
I made this
Yeah.
sorbet for you, for the queen. You're basically a queen.
You're basically a
You had
queen.
nice ostrich hips. I mean, my cousin was an ostrich, so
Definitely
I
the
can
better
say
than,
that.
I
Definitely
can
better
say
than the
that.
usual clientele I get around here. Let me tell
Let me
you.
tell you.
thanks
This-
for ringing my bell.
You see that goblin guy out there? He ain't no good.
Bunch of friggin' deadbeats, man. Don't even pay the bill. It's terrible.
What are
I'm
you
trying to
not-
run a business.
So nice to be in this refined version now.
Listen, I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I'm a higher class of restaurant, if you know what I'm saying. I'm like a pop-up shop, like like food trucks.
Hey, I'm a Michelin
yeah.
star rated restaurant. It's the Michelin Tire Guide. It's great. They say I'm awesome.
My food tastes like Michelin tires.
Delicious.
Are you? This is. They
So
got
this
a
is
health
mid-boss.
bar.
Yeah, she's gonna get
Kind of.
housing her. Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna kind of say that. Is it? Is supposed to be doing this well?
I'm pretty good at this game.
Okay.
Oh, I see how it is. Modest too.
Oh yeah, very.
Oh, now you're on to the
More
next one.
refined,
Oh, yeah,
one
so
might
she has-
say.
So she has. You see, like the yellow bar is like this level of
Health.
health, but there's the little pink boss bar in the bottom left.
Yeah.
That's her like total.
Oh, geez, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so, like,
because I
each
think
time
there's
I drop
multiple
it-
forms here.
Yeah, she might not have like an actual additional form necessarily,
Oh, I
but
thought you were just fighting multiple of them.
that's what I thought would happen too. But no,
I think that's what's happening is you're killing one, then another one shows up, then another one shows up.
no, I think
it.
it's just her. It's just her. Well, she
Yeah,
didn't go
she
anywhere.
definitely did not.
Sometimes that does happen.
Oh,
In fact,
she
like,
just blew her horn.
She's called a bunch of these salamander guys.
What's up?
So you can see in the bottom right there's that clock that's ticking down.
Yes.
After that is when the bar will start to drop from the S rank.
I see.
so
So you
with
build it up
harder-
as much as possible.
Yeah, and with harder battles, they kind of give you this chance to try to get a little extra,
A little extra
time
something,
to-
something.
Yeah,
This might be the
exactly.
last health bar, or maybe you have
There's one more after this.
zero count
Yeah,
as
zero
a.
count. Yep. I missed. All right, so one thing that you can always do in these two is one, whenever I'm in this menu, time is frozen, which is nice.
You have 1 second, I think, on that S rank clock.
That's fine.
Okay.
Plenty of time. The other thing I can do is like use these potions I've made to just fuck them up real bad. Like this
Ah.
whirlwind.
Yeah, you're right.
Just ain't even a thing.
That's. I thought
Alchemy is the way to do this game. Let me tell
Come
you.
get some of this wind.
You're really not messing around.
Blow this candle right out.
That's.
Yeah, you're shining, but the only thing you're leaving out, you're a candle in the sun. That shit don't even out.
I'd still
Yeah,
Still going.
Let me get those souls.
let him go, Gwen.
Alchemy's really good in this game. Is the thing.
Do other people use it against you?
Yeah, they totally do.
Okay,
You can see them bring out the flask, and
Yeah.
if you can combo them, you can interrupt them using it, which is really cool. Or even get them to drop it, and then you can pick it up and use it against them. All right, so what do we have here? We have. Let's go this way over here, like left, west. Pick up that toxic spell. Because this will give us a new ability.
Oh, you're a big
you're
one.
a big. Oh, you have some. Oh, I broke open his eggs. That's no good. Or her eggs.
My children.
Really messed
My
up
idiot
thing.
lizard children.
So using all of those like special abilities, like the ones that are like shiny for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They use up one of two resources, which are either that POW bar up top.
Uh-huh.
You see like it says like POW, it just
Yep.
dropped. And that I get back from time, or now that I have a certain skill from killing people.
Okay.
And the other one is that the PP,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Phozon points, power points.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll show you that once this stops doing this. But I've unlocked a new passive ability. That's what this is. I think it's a passive. Oh, maybe it isn't. The Fall Clash, you know, it's banned in like 3 different wrestling promotions. You can't do the Fall Clash anymore.
Too many neck injuries.
Too many neck injuries. Let's try that out. And then so the PP, there,
Yeah.
I have 41 to 43. Other ones use that. So like these.
Oh, so it's just a number that goes down?
Yeah, and those you get back as you collect Phozons.
Okay.
So not only are you getting a Phozon, you're recharging that, or you can make potions to raise those back up.
So even if
basically.
you build a tree, you'll still contribute to your PP.
Yes.
Yes.
Your
Okay.
PP will. Yep. You got to build a tree to contribute to your PP. That's just accurate.
Yeah. That's why I
Oh.
call it wood.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh, oh, steam.
Steam. That was no good. Get that Cub's Bane. I keep trying to like. Oh, actually,
This is a poorly designed de-escalation method.
I guess like if you were like a fire person, this wouldn't bother you though, right?
I don't know. Who
No.
wants to jump? Like, build steps.
I guess I could see that.
I mean, you're kind of half bird here. It
There we
still
go.
seems kind of...
Are you trying to get up to that
Yeah,
ledge?
there's some stuff up there.
Oh, okay.
Some secrets?
Yeah. See.
Because they were all like, I'm going to design this so it looks like you should go down.
there was some cheese up here.
So you never had to buy
Make
that
sure
cheese.
there's not. I always use more cheese.
Maury?
More.
Maury. Got to get him that
I think
fire
it was
cheese.
the goblin guy who had the cheese.
Some of that
There's a glowy
Pepper
butterfly.
jack.
Yeah.
What is that?
So those are just foes on I can suck in.
Just steal that beautiful creature's soul.
My life force! Oh,
gone.
God.
It's gone now.
It's the last of my species.
I hope that's not true. I need more phosons.
Just gonna have to kill.
I'll have to kill them all. Whoa, fucking chill. I'm on fire. Okay, we're good now. We're
You know,
good.
those things aren't even really attacking you.
Eh.
They're just kind of hanging out in their
They're not
natural
offering
habitat.
friendship either.
Yeah,
I
they
guess
didn't-
not.
They weren't like, hey, let's hang out later. What are you doing?
No, they're just like,
We're gonna see a movie? Like, they didn't.
we hang out in this fire column.
If you don't offer friendship immediately, I have to assume that
Yeah.
you need to be
We're,
murdered.
we're
like
at
that's
war right
yeah.
now, Vinny? Maybe
Okay.
you're not paying
So,
attention.
so put on a chef's hat and get a table.
That's right.
And get busy cooking me food.
right, either get busy fighting or get busy cooking. That's what I'm saying.
These are the two things to do here.
Let's try that
Unless
new
you're that
ability.
weird magician guy.
Right. Fall Clash, Rising Attack followed by a powerful downward stab. Sure, let's try it out.
We're so happy though.
That's okay.
It's a move.
I like this. There's this one I like a lot. I actually haven't seen Rising Crescent. I somehow missed that. Comet Spear just looks really cool. Where you just throw it up, and then, like, it starts just aiming straight down in front of you. And, like, do you see them?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Okay, I missed him for a bit. Yeah,
They're, like,
okay.
it's actually not super great to like. I have better ways of doing the stuff that does.
But it looks
But
great.
it looks really great. I should eat something. All right, let me get to my eating screen. Food. Yeah, I'll eat this apple. No, I need to eat in bulk. That's what I need to do. That way she'll eat the whole thing.
I should eat the core.
I have friends who insist that there are no cores.
It's all apple,
That
all
it's
the way
it's
down.
all
Yeah,
apple,
I've heard
which
this
is,
before.
Which is true, but also, like...
But
it's
you're
not-
also not going to eat the dead center of a
It
friggin'
doesn't
apple.
taste
I've
good.
eaten the whole thing.
Doesn't
Don't do
taste
it.
good.
Don't do it.
I mean, you get some seeds.
No.
Yeah, you know, that vital nutrient, seeds.
Yeah, it's what Min craves.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, let's get rid of this luck stone and get ancient crystal in there. So there's a whole equipment system also with stats and stuff, both defense and then like little bonuses. Like this one recovers the POW gauge quicker. We have a ton of points. I'm gonna plant some shit.
I eat the whole apple when finding a trash can is more work than just eating the apple.
Sure.
Like, like I'm in a car.
I get you.
Like, I could just eat this to the stem and then flick the stem out a window.
Right.
Because like we're on a road trip. Where am I going to put this apple core that's going to turn brown? Oh, it's brown.
Right.
Well,
already.
you could. And look, I'm not a proponent of generally of littering of any kind, but it is a biodegradable item. You could throw it out the window, and it would return to the earth from whence it came.
Not
it
from
might
a-
be
not-
the
not-
most biodegradable.
Not from a car though. I mean, if you're on the
Wait.
side of a road, but I want to hit somebody's window.
Yeah, that's fair. I
you know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
that.
Like
As
you're in
someone who has
you're on
windows.
a highway.
Well, I'm not saying throw it out at top speed
That's
or
what I
anything.
assumed you meant.
Why
It's
not?
like pitch it at the front of a
That's
tractor
cool.
trailer.
Oh, I kind of like that skill.
That's a lot of plants.
Oh, I can't-
You're in the wrong line of work here, Gwen.
I know, right?
You have so many apples you can't even
You know,
fit them.
swords to plowshares. I just gotta. Yeah, I can't. It's not even actually that. It's just my entire bag is filled right now.
So you just gotta eat if you want these
What
apples.
I'll
Or get a
do
bigger
is
bag.
I'll mix some stuff. So like I can take. There's an apple core,
Uh-huh.
which will make it it'll turn all items on the ground into something else. That's
Really?
That's not great. Let me put some grape stem in it. Transforms all enemies within
You get-
range into frog. That's okay.
Execute that grape stem.
Tangibility. How about? God, I got a bunch of nonsense. All right, let's make it like a big toxic thing. That's all right. And that's level 6. You can see these tags have like the letter that is what it is. Like that's antidote, that's healing, and then the number is the severity of it.
Okay.
So I just made like a level 6 poison spell.
That sounds
basically.
rough.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough.
That's gonna wreck some shop.
And you can just put whatever in there, which is kind of great. Like,
Like
yeah, I'm not
items?
using this star pendant anymore, or this luck stone. Yeah, give me some extra damage. Why not? I'm gonna use this. No, quick charge. That's okay. I'll get rid of that. Just give me that extra damage, and then give me have like a really good potion in here. There
You
we
put a
go.
potion in a potion.
Yeah, put a potion in a potion. I can do whatever I
You
want.
pretty much.
So now I've freed up some slots. I can pick these out.
Boy,
I
things
can
really
just-
changed.
Devour these if I want. I'll eat a couple. I'll eat 3. You ever just have one of those days where like, I'll eat an apple, and then you eat 3 apples?
Definitely. Usually a bunch of grapes.
I don't remember the last time I had 3 apples.
I think it was at E3. I think I did this at E3, which is like, I was just in the war room, and it's like, well, I don't have time for lunch today, but there are still apples over there.
Yeah.
I'll eat another apple.
That was me and protein bars.
The funny thing about the war room at E3 is they have those lunch boxes, which are sandwiches, chips, and like an apple.
And they are trash sandwiches.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. But you could just see the apple. Everybody just leaves the apple there.
Right.
And that's like the most edible thing in those
Yeah,
boxes.
it's the only food.
Yeah.
Maybe the box.
The box you could eat. You could
Yeah.
eat the box. Oh, there's a new backpack here. If you see that backpack in the middle of the screen,
I do see the
If I kill
backpack.
these guys, I can get their backpack. I'm gonna change my skills up real quick.
My sandwich was wet. Yeah.
This is why I just ate the roasted vegetables.
Yeah, that's not
like
good.
that was it.
There was like when I was in there and saw the food that they were serving. I mean, it's no Maury level of food, but
Okay.
I mean, few things are.
Yeah, what is? these
they were
days?
trying.
You know. I'm gonna put this back in instead of Icicle Wave. Also,
It's no ham duet.
I feel like
Shit.
I did have a ham sandwich, but yes, it was no
It was
ham to
not
it.
the same.
What was wrong with it?
It was wet.
Oh, you already said that, and I disliked it so much that I immediately forgot that you said it.
No, that's fair.
I don't know.
Something was
And the
shooting me, I
worst
don't
part
know what.
is I don't know why it was wet.
It was like it was not. It was an indiscernible wetness.
Oh, that's not. That's my least favorite Philip Roth book.
A wetness
blinding
that
light, that's
should
good.
not be.
Yes. Let's do a cool dodge. Is that it? Are we done?
Nah, there's one
we're
more
not
of those,
done.
guys.
God damn it. I actually think it's the other way. Nope. Oh boy.
Oh, you
They all keep coming, huh?
the big boy.
Uh-oh, hurry up.
Remember, I still have the time for it to tick down after that
Yeah.
counter is done.
Oh, right, yeah.
But
It did go
you're not
d-
wrong. Yeah,
Does it go
dropped
down when you
did
get
drop
hit?
to A. Yeah, it goes down when you get hit or when you're not hitting things.
I see.
Just over time. There's like a little more to the system that I haven't spoken about in terms of like guard breaks and counter attacks and stuff like that. But you know, me just talking about that isn't going to really communicate how fun it is necessarily.
Yeah, and I mean, look.
But there are cool guard breaks.
Yeah.
So did you complete this when it originally came out?
No, but I played it briefly, but that was when my PS2 was dead, so I can only play it at a friend's.
I see.
Chill 1 second. I gotta eat this fruit. Oh, God
He's
damn
not-
it.
he's
All right,
not gonna
fine,
cooperate.
fine. You're lucky I let you fall.
You got a backpack.
Give me that backpack.
Got.
What do I go up from? Yeah, 45 to 54.
That's
That's
Nice
decent.
backpack.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another backpack? To your
No,
left?
that's just
That's
a
a
chest. Yeah,
That's just a what?
A chest.
a treasure chest.
Oh.
Get some. Oh, nice. Some good stuff in that treasure chest. Let me
But
tell
not
you.
another backpack.
Not another backpack.
But you do have a better backpack now, and that's
I
the
do.
important part.
Let's
Where you
go.
headed?
Let's head. I feel like one more mini boss fight maybe.
Sure.
We might be able to. Let's see how fast I can get through this. How about
Okay.
that?
Sure.
Hate
you
rocks.
have to fight fire abs at the end of this?
Yeah, probably right.
I don't know.
He has to be the boss.
Why were you here in the first place?
I was there to find my husband,
Oh,
Oswald.
Oswald. He thought he might be here?
He's from here, I think.
Oh.
And they sent him to do a thing or something. We were talking, which is a mistake.
No, so the gist I got was that in order to prevent Abs McFireboy
Yeah.
from starting a war when Oswald was promised you as a wife, he basically said, well, look, I'll just go fight for you whenever so that we don't
Right,
make this
okay.
a thing.
I see. That does make
and so
sense.
he sent him off to go fight a dragon or some shit.
Gotcha.
And he's like, yeah, he might not come back. So, hey, if he doesn't,
Right.
I get your
we're
wife.
mutual follows. So if you want to DM me, like we can do this.
Slide in my DMs. I'm gonna eat some more food. If I got some more food.
It might just be easier for him to leave that set up, but hey, what do I know?
He's got places to be.
Yeah, he goes to the other levels while he's not here. All right, let's eat these shrimp. Damn right, I'll eat them shrimp.
Oh, we had that recipe already,
We
right?
did, so I can just skip it, which is nice.
But why though?
But did you get the bonus?
Yeah, you still get the bonus. I leveled up. I'll eat one more. This one I'll speed through until it's here so we can look at it
Keep it
again.
coming.
There's more shrimp.
Keep it coming,
Shrimp pasta.
Murphy.
God damn, Moses, you know how to make shrimp. It's Maury.
It's Maury. It's always been Maury.
It's always been Maury.
Thanks, Mickey. Be back soon.
Your name is Moses now.
All right, you heading to a mini boss?
Maybe.
Oh, they don't mark them
It's like the bigger swords, I think, are the mini bosses.
with the circles.
Or yeah,
the-
but they
or
have
the
like the
sword,
sword
the
on it, or like
bigger
the bigger.
combat.
Yeah.
It's a really lonely kingdom.
Yeah, not a lot of people here.
I mean, maybe these lizards. live there.
Yeah. If you want to hang out with lizards, this seems like the place to go.
I guess like think about like
And like weird molten men.
Yeah, maybe they have whole lives and families and culture.
Not anymore.
No, they fuck with me, and now I've ruined their whole situation. I'm gonna eat some cooler,
Some what?
some coolant.
Oh, so you stop getting burned?
Yeah.
I don't think you're supposed
You're
to
not
drink
supposed to
that.
drink coolant?
No, I think that's
Whoa.
bad.
Drink what I want. I'm Gwendolyn.
I'm a Valkyrie lady.
Do what I want. Drink
It's
what I
all,
want.
All Valkyries are ladies. Is that correct?
All Valkyries are ladies, but not all ladies are Valkyries.
Right,
Yeah, that's
right.
yeah. There's the bit.
I always get that confused. I
Yeah.
always like, oh, I met a real nice Valkyrie today, and people are
Yeah.
like, what? And I'm like, oh no.
She was
oh,
drinking
sorry.
transmission fluid. It was really fucking weird.
Okay, that's a Valkyrie.
Oh, I cannot carry any more grapeseed. I think I'm out of grapeseed spots specifically. Oh, nice. I can make Blaze.
Just Blaze?
Yeah, just Blaze.
So there's this show called Blaze and the Monster Machines. And Blaze is a talking truck
Uh-huh.
who's driven by a
This is something your child watches, isn't it?
Yeah, we all watch it together.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying that like perhaps it's designed for your children.
Hey, Herbie the Love Bug, man. That's an adult talking car. Everybody gets down with a talking car.
I guess you're not wrong about that.
No.
Sure.
He's
All
not,
right.
no, he's not wrong about that.
Nolan North is the voice of Blaze.
Wait,
Oh, really?
Sounds nothing like him.
Oh, he's got range.
He apparently has
let's
some
get
range.
Let's plant some grapes.
Yeah, forest.
Like we make fun of Nolan North being ubiquitous or whatever, but like no, that dude, like, he's earned it.
I keep listening to the show and being like, man, is that really you, Nolan? Are you in there? Drake, are you in there? But
Is he?
I can't hear it.
That's his secret. He's always Drake.
Look at you and your little vineyard.
Yeah. Oh, I missed one. There's more even than that. Let's go this way. There we go. I think that must be it. Enough.
Who's the cartoon, a Hanna-Barbera car that talked? Hey,
Oh yeah,
Jesse, I'm a car.
yeah. He was the worst. Who was that?
Speed Demon?
Something
Speedster.
buggy. I
Buggy.
think.
Love Buggy.
Speed buggy. Something.
Speed Buggy might be right. But they were all like, hey, Speed Buggy, we got to get to the show.
Yeah, it was very much a if the Mystery Machine talked like style cartoon.
Did he hang out with Jabberjaw, or are those two different cartoons?
I think that might have been two different cartoons.
Okay.
I don't know. All
All
that
of it-
Hanna-Barbera,
yeah.
it all kind of blends together after a point. Like somewhere Captain Caveman shows up and fucking it's just a nightmare.
Right, and then they all play like a song at the end.
Yeah.
The Captain
I-
Caveman, Jabberjaw, and the, like Speed Buggy.
I
team.
feel like that is one of the main differentiators between like my generation and the generation before it.
you
is
got more frames of animation.
one, we got more frames.
Yeah.
Yes.
Two, like the ability, and the one that came after me, also the generation after me, like your ability to withstand Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, I was okay with it growing up. I didn't love it, or like there was some stuff that I thought was cool.
I like Scooby-Doo.
I like Scooby-Doo fine. Everybody likes Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo's fine. There's like a breakout hit there. And then
Yeah.
like growing up, I would like a couple of other Hanna-Barbera things, like
Hanna-Barbera.
Wacky
Wacky Races, that could be
Wacky
fun.
Races
That
is
could
a
be
great
fun.
show. But
You're naming all the good Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah.
exactly.
Because there's a lot of
Because
bad.
there's a lot of bad.
It's not.
And
It's not all bad.
And I feel like the generation after, like whenever I used to like hang out with my younger cousins, they just refused.
Yeah.
Like no, I'd
They
rather
knew better.
I'd rather do chores than
Well,
watch
the thing was, like,
favorite cartoons.
And Vinny, I don't know how it was for you. Like, I grew up very much on like a steady diet of like Nickelodeon, Disney
Right.
afternoons, and like network Saturday morning stuff. And like through all of that, the Hanna-Barbera stuff, even though it was old at that point, was still ubiquitous. It was
yeah.
just
Oh,
like
it was
on
everywhere.
everything.
USA used to have like a big
Yeah.
Hanna-Barbera block, like
It was
Thundar
like- it was
and like
Yeah, it was the Hanna-Barbera block. It was fucking the Mr. T with the weird Olympic gymnast show. It was Turbo Teen,
yes, so, which is fucking
which
freaky
is
as
the
hell.
most nightmarish thing you ever watched.
It was a man that turned into a car. So
Oh, okay,
but
sure.
in the worst way possible. Like
Yeah.
his face just expanded into a bumper. Anyway, the
Yeah, it was bad.
USA used to have the Cartoon Express. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And they would show a lot of Hanna-Barbera during that.
You know what I liked on USA? You know what I liked about
Late
USA?
night, like USA Fright Night
That
stuff?
was like it's the opposite. Two things are like the opposite thing. It's like it's super late night, and then like the shit they would run in the morning when I didn't go to school, when I was like sick or whatever, which was just like B tier sitcoms that were better than they had any right to be, like Wings.
Okay.
Like Wings, like just the 10 of us.
Just right. Yes, you got it.
Yeah. I think Mr. Belvedere was on there
Totally
for a
was.
while.
Absolutely.
There
Like-
might have been a small Wonder period. I'm not sure, but
See, I think this is a little after me because those were all on main networks
Right,
at the
and-
time.
and
well, they
like-
were, but then they moved like in the early
saying-
90s. They moved over to there.
Because they weren't gonna make it on Nick at Night. Let me tell
Yeah.
you, Wings weren't gonna make it on Nick at Night until like they ran through other shit first. All right, mid boss. Oh, look at you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. These mid bosses are not as good as some of the previous mid bosses I've seen. They're still cool, but I felt like an airship in a previous level. That was pretty intense.
I mean, she's riding that Firebird. That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
That bird seems like it doesn't really know why it's there, but that's,
No.
you know.
There was some junk that came after Hanna-Barbera that was absolute animated garbage. Do you remember the MC Hammer cartoons?
Yes.
Oh, that
Hammer
was-
Time?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's-
yes.
So the
You're not
Saturday
wrong.
morning era between 1988 and 1992
Yes.
is a fucking
Suffers.
graveyard of sadness.
And then it gets back that way too. There's like it's like until Batman, and then after Batman, there's bad stuff.
yeah.
Like
yeah.
pre-Batman.
Yeah, and I'm not saying only Batman was good in that era.
But
I'm
that
just
was
saying
kind
that
of
was-
the defining
yes.
show
Like,
around that
Oh
time.
Was
wow, we can make kids shows that treat
That was
kids.
after school, right? That wasn't a Saturday
that
morning
was
thing?
that was an afternoon show.
But it was also a Saturday morning show
Really?
first. So yeah, they built up the enough of it to be syndicated after school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, totally,
It
absolutely.
started once a week, and
Yes.
then they went weekly?
Absolutely.
But like, you know, around that time was also like the X-Men cartoon,
Totally.
which was
Oh,
up
boy.
and down, but like there were good parts at least. But there was stuff
Exactly.
like that. You know, there was like, hey, there's something here. But then it kind of went back to trash fire mode after a while.
MC Hammer cartoon was garbage. The
Police Academy.
Oh god.
the
The sports one, the sports
yes,
friends
the
one.
Sports Friends with Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky.
Oh
and
my god.
Bo Jackson.
Was it Bo
I had
Jackson?
totally
Bo
forgotten that
Jackson.
existed.
That was pretty
Absolutely
terrible.
Bo Jackson.
That was, I mean, look, the whole 80s, all those cartoons were just designed to sell toys, but like that was maybe the most nakedly crass version of that.
She's using so this boss fight's really good because she's using some shit that I always use against enemies, and that's pretty funny.
She got your number.
She does. Oh my god, she
Do
turned
you have
into
any more
like
cooler?
No, I don't know if I can make it either. I don't know what's in it. Probably not Habanero, right? That's Blaze. No, it's probably not any of that stuff. I actually just don't know what it is. It's okay.
Do you find recipes?
Yeah, you find recipes.
But you could just make it if you knew.
Right. I just block these attacks. I'm not gonna get an S rank here. That's okay. Fuck. Man.
The whole quick look's
Pretty good.
ruined because you're not
Pretty
getting
good.
this S
We'll
rank.
just record it again.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
The
I mean,
whole
there's
thing.
a block in there where we talk
Yeah.
about cartoons, I think. We
Yeah.
just
Cut that, right?
we
No
don't
one wants
need
to hear
do
that.
Don't forget the Maury Long Island bit. We got to
Yeah,
get that in
we'll
there.
try and work that back.
I knocked her unconscious, but or stunned her, I guess. Hey, hi.
Hold
wait,
on a
one
sec.
second.
Just
I
take
just need
5.
to.
Don't
can we
mind
just
me.
Give me a second to. Oh boy, actually, you know what? I might need to make something for you real quick.
There was this cartoon that was on at like 5 or 6 in the morning on Saturday, and I can never, to this day, I don't know what it is, but it was definitely like Japanese. It had like that kind of
Like that sort of like
early Japanese
Voltron
animation
style.
Well, yeah,
Well, I'm saying like in terms of
Robotech,
look,
yeah.
yeah.
A lot of what?
Oh,
What was the?
I don't know what it
concept?
was. It was
You
like
know,
future fantasy, like swords in the future kind of thing. No idea what it was.
I bet we can get it in the comment section.
I'm sure someone figured it out.
I bet
geez.
someone will. I bet someone will.
No,
yeah.
dude, whatever you think no one
Swords
remembers,
in the-
someone remembers.
I think it was. I
Yeah.
don't know. Like I kind of just remember like cliffs and castles and swords, but like that's about as much as I have to go on. And it aired at like 6 in the morning in the like late 80s, early 90s.
Man, I never watched anything. Like I even as a kid, I was like not down to get up that early. So
I think I had like Sunday school or something. Maybe it may have been Sunday morning.
I think I have like the vaguest recollection of what you're talking about, but I never knew what that show was or watched
Nobody
it.
does. We're in
Yeah.
a secret club. That show never existed. It was
It was just.
It was just for us.
Just for you.
You want to start going down a rabbit hole. Start looking up some of that like really early Nickelodeon stuff that they pilfered from like other weird Canadian and European networks.
Right, totally.
Belle and Sebastian. Anyone watch that show besides me?
What was that?
Yep.
Was
That
a
was the one
cartoon?
about the French orphan boy and his friendly dog as they went hunting for his mother.
Nope.
Yep.
That
I don't
made it
think I
really
had
strange for me when I eventually found the band named Bell
Yes.
after that show.
Yes.
All right. That was an all right boss fight. Let me see where we're
Yeah.
at here. We got a couple more things to go. You guys want to see the boss?
Sure, if you can make it there.
I can make it to the boss. Let's not worry about my C rank. I can come back here later and
Okay.
improve it. I guess.
I mean, it's just going to be Thunder Abs, right?
Right. Maybe. But he might have some tricks up his sleeve.
Well, no, because you're going to go rescue
Oh, right. He's fighting a dragon.
Bastion, so
You're
you
right.
might have to go
I
fight
might
the
go fight that full
dragon.
dragon.
Oh, I see.
And you probably fight Abs McFlamey Face later.
After?
Or it could be in Oswald's thing that I fight.
Yeah,
him.
maybe he's riding that dragon.
What if you
Right.
fight Mori?
Oh no, never. I'll never
would
fight.
be
I'll quit this
amazing.
game forever before I fight Mori. We all have limits, Vinny.
Yeah.
Mine is fighting the cool rabbit chef.
All of that money you gave me. I bought an army.
What'd you think I was spending it on?
Definitely not
Food?
pants.
Why do you think I didn't have any recipes of my own, you idiot?
You idiots.
I
That
obviously
guy's-
wasn't spending it on rent.
Yeah.
All I had to do was tell you to kill everyone and get recipes, and you did. You pawn.
Flowey is actually based on Mori.
Now nobody's here to defend his kingdom. Are you just killing sentient vegetables now?
Yeah, you gotta beat
Well,
them up
and
a
these
little
lizards.
bit to then turn them into potions, Vinny. Come on. War has cost, okay?
Apparently.
We played Spec Ops: The Line. This is basically...
Yeah, this is
Yes.
that.
I remember that part at the
Anime.
end where the turnip looks in the mirror.
Yep.
It says, "I'm the real monster."
It's me. I was the monster
Turney.
man.
That's what a twist.
They call me Turney because I've turned my back on my
Yeah.
humanity. I have a lot
Ugh.
of grape stems. I'm gonna make something with these grape stems just because I have
There
some.
never was a grape stem.
Oh no.
If any game should not have a sequel,
That's
Spec
the
Ops
one.
the
I
Line.
agree with you.
Agreed. All right, there we go. I made a metamorphosis potion which can turn enemies into frogs.
we went back. We wanted to explore the
Yeah.
Yeah,
franchise.
no.
It's a prequel. How did we get here?
Well, no, it's funny because Spec Ops was a franchise before that game came
That's
along,
true.
and it was a budget-ass shooter franchise that like mostly existed to exist.
Yeah, that's weird.
And then someone was like, "Well, what if we took that and we just fucking just Apocalypse Now the shit out of it?"
Yeah.
that person, Greg Kasavin.
I don't think he had.
I don't think
anything
he
to
was
do
the
with-
inventor of the game. He did
No.
work on it. We know he did some
He
work
did
on
his
it.
tour on
Yeah.
Spec Ops.
I didn't know that.
That game was
Yes.
in development
Ah.
since Hammer Time was around.
Oh, okay.
Since the early '80s.
Yeah, I think that was his in-between phase between EA and founding Supergiant.
sure.
He was there for. He worked on Command and Conquer.
Yep.
Right.
And then I think he worked on Spec Ops. I remember he said he spent a lot of time in Germany. I
believe
going
that.
back and forth
It's
to
Jaeger.
that.
Jaeger.
Yeah. That game is good. I like Spec Ops. The Line.
I haven't gotten a chance to look at it, but someone else is kickstarting, like, not a book. There's the Brendan Keogh book about Spec Ops: The Line, but somebody else is kickstarting another piece of like 190 pages on that book.
Oh, really?
Or on that
Wait,
game,
on
rather.
that game?
On that game,
Just
yeah.
that game? Like on
Also,
the
like,
making of that game, or
Brendan
like?
Keogh, who's an Australian games critic and academic, has a book about Spec Ops: The Line that's pretty good.
It's the development of the game.
No, it's just like
Oh.
about the game
Huh.
and like
Yeah, like long
and-
form criticism.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And then again, there's like a journalist from France now who's doing that again. I can't vouch for it, obviously, but like, yeah,
Yeah.
I like long form
Based
stuff.
on what I've heard about the development of that
Yes.
game, there's some stories there to tell
Oh,
if
yeah.
someone wants to repeat them.
Yeah, dig into that stuff. Oh god, I can plant more
Did
junk.
you just ring for Maury?
Oh yeah, I did.
He's right here next to the boss.
Yeah, he's gonna hang out here. Well, he is now because he had a bell. I rung the bell. He put that there just in case.
Just in
Yeah.
case.
Let me look at what I can make
This
here.
used
Also
to be such a nice neighborhood.
I can get some fish fillet. I can get some
Why
shrimp.
don't you just?
What's
you've
up?
killed everything else in this world.
Yeah, what?
Just kill this thing and take its stuff.
No, Vinny. Commerce is the blood of the Fire Kingdom. I can't.
This now then.
All right, I can make some more shrimp. I'll do
I
that.
mean, don't kill Maury because he cooks for you.
He does
Yeah.
cook for me. He
Not the
serves
guy who's got a
purpose.
bag full of everything you need. Right
He's-
there. He's got the most loot.
Maybe.
Why did he become a good guy?
Well, he's
In
just
your
he's
eyes.
a nice goblin man. You don't like a goblin man?
I'm just saying
You get
you.
an egg from him. and
There's
then
been
it's-
indiscriminate murder on your rampage through
Thank
this.
you, sir. I've been very discriminate. I'm very careful with.
It's quite rare to see a human in this area.
He's
Yeah, I should-
talking
I should-
down to
I should kill
A
him.
bit expensive, but I'll sell you.
because
And
you're a
he-
human.
He's profiling.
Yes.
This is. You know, I'm not.
What
gonna
is
buy-
he?
He's a goblin.
Okay.
I know he does kind of just look like a human.
Yeah, I mean, the face mask is probably obscuring, but
yeah.
like
Yeah. I'm with you.
You know that's expensive, don't you?
All right, bye. Bye. I'm gonna go fight this boss. Actually,
Do
I'm
it.
gonna get that money first. All right. So we think dragon or
I'm voting dragon.
okay. Let's open this door. There are fire ladies on this door, but yeah, it lights. Oh, I see. It's gonna light that other flame. Good.
It's a really good security measure.
Oh, so I'm just gonna. Okay, yeah. Here we go. Ooh,
Oh,
level
it always takes
29.
forever to get inside.
I'm level 20. I'm level
34.
I'm gonna spend some XP first.
Wait, you are level 34.
I am level 34. I'll be fine, but I'm going to upgrade some skills. So there's 2 skill systems here. There's the ones
Oh,
where I
boy.
just put phosons in, which should be real quick. I've got to pick one of these things to put them into. I like that needle strike a bunch. Dump some phosons into that. And there's also these things at the bottom, which are like passives. Things like increase gliding speed, increase any HP recovery. But some of them are still kind of really neat of like, where's like repel enemy projectiles.
That seems good.
May inflict a dizzy effect when you do a shield bash, stuff like that. So
Well,
there's, like,
you're always in close fighting.
I am always in close. That's why I didn't get like backstab. I'm not doing too much backstabbing.
No such thing.
Oh, look at this. Does he make all my equipment just better? Sure. Okay.
Okay?
Let's fight a goddamn dragon.
Or at least look at it. Have you lost a fight ever?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. All right. Oh,
That's
like
the
a-
dragon?
Oh, look at the little dragon.
That's what you're
baby.
fighting.
He's harder than he looks.
Congratulations, you killed Spyro.
This is useless. It seems the Queen of the Dead has reduced my soul.
So like the Queen of the Dead is a character who keeps coming up in conversation, but I haven't met her yet, and that's kind of cool.
It's an excuse.
Dragon like this.
Oh, looks must be the Queen of the
Must be,
Dead.
yeah.
Made my sword not work anymore.
I hear that a
Yeah,
lot.
not a good look, dude.
There's a pill you could take for that.
You here?
You don't have to be ashamed.
I can't make it.
I'm,
I can't go.
it's a baby dragon.
I wish I could show off the other characters. Again, there is this demo that you should check out because like his stuff is so different and cool.
Yeah.
He's hopping all over the place as a weird like demon shadow man.
I feel like you're probably almost there, but I don't know if we'll
probably.
make
No,
it.
I
Are
don't
you really
think
going
so.
to fight this poor
Yeah, I'm
little
gonna fight
thing?
this little baby. He's doing some blocking. That's smart.
He's got the shell on his head.
Ah, right. That's a good shield, huh? All right. What?
Just going to turn it.
Blaze is going to work on. You know, one second. I have to back up a little bit. No, wrong direction. All right. So this is the thing I do a lot.
Oh,
Just like
good
now
toss.
you're just on
Did
fucking
something.
fire. Okay. Well, he moves around, so that's gonna make that not super effective against him. But against regular like big bosses,
Oh,
Right.
just sits there.
he just sits there and just.
Maybe when he gets his second phase.
Yeah. You think he'll have one? Think he'll grow big, or do you think there's another
I
dragon?
think Mama shows up
Yeah.
at some point.
I could see that. God, this is a pretty looking game. Look at that back there.
Yeah, there's just all sorts of lava
It's like
shit
a
happening.
fucking Dianetics cover in the background.
Whoa. Okay. That was all right. That was an all right attack.
How's your blood pressure? Free blood pressure check.
All right. I wanted to change that attack to another attack. Wrong button. Wait. Hold 1 second. I need to find.
Don't mind me.
I need to find Needle Strike and set the shortcut. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's the stuff.
He's got some high
He
defense.
does have some high defense, huh? Up.
You thought that hat come on. Oh, you knocked his crown off. Ain't the
Yeah.
king no more.
Yeah, who's the fucking king now?
You're the king.
I was
Oh, there we
literally
go.
just born.
I
Leave
was-
me alone.
These
Both
are my
of you.
big brothers.
Oh,
Yeah, let me use my spells. Come on, Cyclone. Go deal with this asshole.
oh, you're on the second health bar. It must have been when the crown came
Oh,
off.
actually, yeah, and that also, it took off like a ton of his main health bar, so
You're right.
I want to
Somebody
pick up
just-
that crown real bad.
Can you?
No, I tried.
Crowns are for
Maybe he's getting his
closers.
crown. Don't get his crown. Don't let him get the crown.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, I missed. Use my ice spells.
That did some shit.
Yeah. Like, chaining that stuff together just feels really good.
I always get really disheartened in games when you do such, like, the damage looks like chip
Yeah.
damage.
Yep.
Like, oh my gosh, is this going to be a really long battle that
Right.
I could die?
Where'd he go? Is he... Oh, he got it back. No.
He's the king again.
God damn it. That's how it works, right?
Long
You
live
have
the
the
king.
crown. Do I have like a damage up thing with me? What if I could? I probably can't just turn. Next time he summons people, I'll turn them into frogs. That'll upset them,
okay.
right?
Sure, yeah, that'll make him real
If that is
pissed.
something you can do, I encourage it.
He's about to do something. Make him be poisoned.
I can make him be poisoned.
The dragon child.
I can also just. You know how this works.
Yep, I do. I remember this.
Oh wow! Thought I got around on the other side.
You got it right. Got on the good end of that one.
He just dropped some. Oh wait, come back! God damn it!
It's up top.
It's up top. I can't.
It'll
get
come
good
back.
at it.
It'll come back
So I
down.
can actually knock him the other way.
Again, just.
I wish I'd gotten that backstab power now. We're definitely doing that.
I told you.
You're
No such
right.
thing as too much backstabbing.
Whoa!
Just charging with his crown.
Oh, buddy, this is real sad.
It's kind of sad. Don't be on that side of him.
I get why Oswald was having a hard time.
I don't.
I mean,
he was there for hours before you showed up. Like,
that's true.
You're gonna take this dude down in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, maybe this started as like a big dragon, and
Oh,
this is
he
like the. Oh, watch it!
No, he's fine.
Oh, it just
I
petered
was
out.
like just above it.
Maybe this is like the 6th generation of dragon.
Right. Like I'm gonna get through this, and it's just gonna be another dragon gets
Just
born.
like dragon sperm at that point. Just like, okay, well, and
Yeah, I
Oswald
guess
will be like,
that's-
"Watch out! Really dangerous."
There we go.
Like, why would you want to play as Oswald?
All right,
just
Oswald, it's safe now. I
Yeah.
murdered this
I took
child
care
for
of it
you.
Oh, the Lady of Death smiles upon you. Is that Death?
Yeah, Lady of Death.
Queen of Death.
See what
Death
his
Queen.
pride has cost him.
Fuck off, fire, dude.
If you only had abs like this. You know what I'm saying?
You have been banished for disgracing your country, but you are still astonishing.
All right, chill.
Yeah.
It's not a good line.
Don't be so thirsty, right?
Dragon from the
Right?
prophecies, you intrigue me even more.
Dog, the dragon from the prophecies was a baby. He was a little baby.
The dragon has been defeated. We are returning to the castle.
Bye.
Why? Why him? That man has been selected by the Queen of the Dead. He will eventually die as her servant. His very existence is torment.
I like goth guys.
Leave that
just-
doomed soul.
Oh, so you're like
Take mine.
30.
You're like 32,
Just-
You persist in insulting my
and I
husband.
think
My
you're married to your
spear
ab
has been
program. I
I
think.
Yeah.
think. I can't compete with that
You
love.
do not want your life extinguished.
Also, you're just followed by these silent ladies everywhere.
I mean, I can get. I'm cool with that
Or are they just gonna be with him all the time, though?
all the time.
Just like a flame. I shall pay my respects to such intensity and back down from now.
I will return when I've come up with more fire metaphors.
Just leave it at that.
I've invented this new dating thing. I call it Tinder.
There it is. Good. Yep. Uh-huh.
I will.
You ever see one coming and like, ah, here it
Yeah.
comes. Let's go.
Yeah. No, that thing was set up on a T-ball
Oh, yeah.
thing, and it was just
Yep.
like waiting
Yeah.
for the
Oh,
shot.
here comes Vinny. Oh,
Here he comes.
yeah, just
All right, well, you
right,
killed that dragon.
right into the pitcher's hands. Good job, Caravella. Just have another seat.
Good hustle.
Good hustle.
Good
yeah.
hustle, champ.
Yeah, no, you still get to come to the pizza party
Yeah.
after the game. It's great.
So, anybody else not played today? All right, come on out.
So this is Odin Sphere.
Yeah, it is. It's out on PS4 now and Vita, I guess.
I'm kind of bummed that all the bosses I fought in that level were like tiny, because some of them were like as big as the screen.
I'm sure you could look up
I
and
know,
see what the
yeah,
big bosses
totally.
look like if you need
Yes,
to.
if that's what you want to do.
Yeah,
Uh,
but
I can actually just, I'm not going to go to a fight, but I'm just going to load up a previous story segment so you can just see how big and goofy some of
Wait,
these
how much
characters
further?
are.
You're almost.
I think I'm almost,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
I
With
got
that
one
section,
more
yeah.
act,
Not over,
probably.
yeah.
That looks like one more act, right?
Sure.
probably.
Maybe 1.5.
Maybe, yeah.
Who knows?
The acts seem kind of small.
Yeah, they're like 6. Each chapter is 6 acts.
Oh, okay.
I just want to show you this there's a dude here who is just the grossest looking dude, and we need to end on that.
Okay.
Trying
to remember where it is.
Yeah, it's in here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Let's go to scene.
Scene.
Yeah, it's fine. We just
What's
saved.
end? It's just the final cutscene?
I don't know. Look at that motherfucker. Look at these big men.
I do remember the dad. Is it the dad and his brother? Or?
That's dad on his right. That's just this general on the left who just always holding the big weird horn. And has like two bear skins.
Like Animal and the Hulk got together.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly right. That's another playable character. The lady with the and she has like these cool chain, not whips, but like chain whips with wands at the end.
Okay.
And she can like Spider-Man around with them like grappling hooks.
That's kind of cool.
Kind of cool when you fight her.
Anyway, skip this. The other guy, he doesn't have lips.
Wait, who doesn't have lips?
Big guy.
Oh, he just has teeth.
That's frightening.
He's very scary.
Yeah.
If we cannot use the cauldron,
he's also just an asshole. Also, look at his knees. Look at his whole knee.
His whole situation.
Situation is.
Yeah. It's like Yosemite Sam.
Yeah. It's grotesque in a way that I can like. Also, he has a kind of concave abs. Like his abs are inside of a recession in his chest.
That's chiseled.
Yeah, like you literally chiseled out stuff and then chiseled the abs inside of that space. It's a lot.
It's a lot. He works out a lot. He does a lot of work.
Yes. So that's Odin Sphere.
It sure is.
Leifthrasir.
Leifthrasir.
That's different.
Too.
Yeah.
Leifthrasir too. This is my cat Socrates. Thanks.
It's a good cat.
Thanks for hanging out with me.
I'm done with this book. Yeah. I'm gonna go play some Dragon's Crown.
No, that's not for you.
Thanks. Where's your PSP, Mom?
I don't think that was on PSP.
It's not the point.
Thanks for playing this very pretty game with me.
Thanks for
Thank you.
$60.
Hour and a half of Odin.
Oh yeah, of Odin Sphere.
Hey, we gotta get our Austin time in where we can.
Yeah, we sure can.
Get it in while we can get it.
All right. Thanks, Austin.
Bye.